有种，有点东西还给他。
Karen!
Liar. I would never do that.
Yeah,
Karen's
okay.
on fire. Liar, liar, liar. Karen's on fire. It's okay.
Black man.
Ah, you're mad. Look at you. Nah, you're mad. Yes, I got you. Now you're mad. It's okay. Cheat. I know.
Where's your son? Bring him down here.
Top this shit, get your front row seat and just watch this shit.
I come to cut your mainframe with the flow that's still range. Hot lines like cocaine, hot flame and propane. Blow smoke and get range from the young dame. The dialect is 90 slang, banana, Donkey Kong, orangutan. Watch how I unleash the beast. Like a chick, she puts her lips on my dick and it expands like yeast. The beat's my feast, so feed me versatile with another fat production while the bars keep dumping. It ain't nothing. I'm fit for verbal calisthenics, ready for war. I'm in the trenches with my sniper rifle, war paint fatigued up. Take the shot, one kill, I'm so ill to drill. The flow is gangsta grill. What's the deal? I'm from the other side, but poverty and pain is real. The kid who play with still 100 round drums, they call them street sweeper. Trail blazing all day, Molly Percocet. White girls, the good green is what you see on my streets. The gun state, Florida, baby, Southside. OBT, Old Town, nigga. From Orlando, L-O-U-G-O-D, baby. Versatile, Lugar. It's real out here. It's real out
Yo, you already know what time it is, yo, and triple McDouble, yo. It is the boys, we are back in town ready to talk that shit, walk that shit, and it always be about that shit. And as you already know, I will always have my partner, Big G, triple Big G, Supreme Rex. And as y'all already know, I am the infamous Dr. Shockaloo, and with the powers combined, we become the podcast show Shockaloudreams, baby.
Shockaloudreams.
So we talk that shit, walk that shit, and always
Shockaloudreams.
be about that shit. So what's up, Rex? How you doing, dog? How you living?
Just another day being a black man in the white man's world, trying to make this paper.
Facts. Shots fired.
Slithering my way through life.
Yeah, that's what it seems like right now, boy. Everybody's doing some movements trying to survive. Thanksgiving's coming around the corner. Fucking the turkey's like fucking $50 now.
Word? Shit.
I mean, I'm not sure. I know that the prices did go up because they said it was.
I'm going to do that $50 discount. I'm going to show up to your crib and eat your food, nigga.
I still haven't even went shopping yet. My lady fucking reminded me about this shit. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I guess we do got to get some shit.
You got to get that turkey ahead of time.
Yeah, because I know that shit's expensive like a motherfucker now. I got to see how much that shit costs.
$50 fucking for a turkey? Damn.
I mean, I'm wondering. Shit, I like to fry one this year, but I don't have a fucking deep fryer. But E got one. Usually we go over there and eat his shit up. I'm wondering if he's going to do a deep fryer again or something. I'm like, yo, I got to stop over there and eat your shit.
Word.
But anyways, so what's up, dog? What are we going to talk about today? You want to let the people know?
Well, you know, I just see random things going on in the world. And one of the things that kind of like stuck to me today is this is my man Andrew Tate got reinstated back to
Word, he got access granted.
Access
I
granted.
didn't even know
Twitter.
about that.
Yeah,
Well,
to
I didn't mean
Twitter.
to keep cutting you off, but let's get that man a round of applause. Don't laugh. Giving the old Arsenio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Top G is back.
Straight up. Big shout out to the Top G, man. We need you, Tate Meister.
Yeah, man. My whole thing about that situation is, you know, you can watching what happened with Andrew Tate. For those of you that really watch, like, understand what was going on, because some of you people, the problem with most of Americans, we're people in the world, really, you're sheep. Okay, what do sheep do? Sheep just follow the crowd.
Sheeple.
Okay, sheep just follow, just start following and shit, right? They don't know why they following. They just see somebody going that way. They all go that way. And a lot of you are sheep. You know what I'm saying? You see that people are saying that Andrew Tate was egotistical and what's the word?
Chauvinist.
A chauvinist.
They were trying to say he was a chauvinist.
He was a misogynist.
And all that, which was all wrong.
Which was all lies. Like, if you just sat there and watched him, rather than looking at clips put together, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually watch the man.
Watch the whole episode of what the man was talking about.
You would see that he was intelligent. He was actually giving really good messages. You know what I'm saying? He was just aggressive with it. He was really aggressive with it. And a lot of what he has to say is against what the lifestyles that people want to live. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have realizing that there's accountability that got to be taken for. You know what I'm saying?
Message.
And
yes.
And what I've just noticed is, like, it's not just with Andrew Tate. You know, it's just with anybody. I've seen a couple other people on YouTube make a video talking truth, and then they get censored for it. You know what I'm saying? Even like the recent thing with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up.
I mean, Kanye lost his deal with Adidas, and one day he's no longer a billionaire, which don't matter. Nigga got hundreds of millions of dollars. But I'm just saying, you know, Kyrie loses deal with Nike. You know, we're just in this culture now where it's just like a very feminine mind state. You know, nothing wrong with females, because I love females, but the world can't operate off a female mindset. Females get mad when they hear truth, and then they start, you know, banning shit. You know what I'm saying? They act like it's not there, like the problem is no longer there. As long as you don't have to hear the person no more, the problem no longer exists. Which that's not how life really works.
You know what really pisses me off is how we'll all sit here and be like, oh, go against this, go against the grain, go against that, blah, blah, blah. But then when one brother fucking does it, we all turn our backs on that nigga. Yeah,
man. If one person is against the argument, you wanna ban that person. That clearly shows
everybody turn their back against Kyrie, bro. Everybody.
That clearly shows, like, people are like, you know, when everybody's willing to ban somebody for having a different argument to something, that means there's a threat of what that person's bringing out. That's some truth. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about that, because you know what? They're probably gonna try to ban this video.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what Kyrie was really saying.
We talked about this the other day because I was pissed about this shit, man. It's freedom of speech. I done already got flagged like a couple times already, and I ain't even on here talking crazy, saying the real crazy shit like I really want to say, because then I know I'll get banned. But I see so much stuff on social media and on the tube that y'all don't flag that, but then you're going to come and flag me. When it's something that I actually got from your programs, and all we're doing is commenting about it.
There's a certain control that they have that they're trying to, like, make sure everybody gets a message, like, this is the only stuff that we allow. You know what I'm saying? There's no two-way argument. It's either everybody think this way because this is what we want to push, this is what we want to influence on the world, or fuck you. There's no freedom of speech in that regard. Which is why I want to give shots out to Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. You know? He reinstated back Andrew Tate. He reinstated by what's the nigga's name?
We just talked about the dude's name too.
Yeah.
Shit. Either way, shots fired for
Jordan Peterson. All right. They had difference of opinion on how this world operates or whatever. You know, Jordan Peterson basically he called some so-called celebrity mother effer that's a woman that wanted to be a man. He didn't call her a he. He called her a she.
Hold on, it was a woman that wanted to be a man?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he called her a she.
Yeah, he called her what the fuck she is.
That's what you are.
But because you want this agenda to be pushed that people can choose their gender now, which is ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck. You can't.
Which is ridiculous. That people can choose their gender, you have to call them that gender now that they choose to be, that they want to be. This world's getting crazy. What if you want to be a cow? You got to say moo to the nigga?
Yo, if
You know
we're
what I'm
doing it
saying?
all like that, then I'm a fucking Super Saiyan.
If you want to be a rabbit, you can just put on ears and start jumping around. Everybody got to respect you and call you a rabbit. I mean, that's how ridiculous this world is getting right now. You know what I'm saying? The censorship crap is just crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's basically what this topic is today. It's about how the censoring, because people want to live a lifestyle that they ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? People should be able to have their argument and say what they want to say, or there is no freedom of speech.
Facts.
And
I don't
nobody
understand
has
why
to,
we can't speak. Why?
Nobody should have to accept, a lifestyle that somebody's doing. You know what I mean? You want to be free to live it, fine, but don't make me have to accept that and call you by whatever the hell you want to be called because you no longer want to be a man when you was born with a penis.
You can push that agenda on me and push this and push this and push this, but as soon as I say something different, I'm banned. I'm this. I'm that.
Yeah, you want
to
to force me into your ways of living. We don't got to do that.
This ain't the ancient ways back in the day when that's what y'all used to do.
Yeah.
That's why we wrote a Constitution of the United States, and we have freedom of speech. We have the right to bear arms. We have all this stuff because this is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be able to speak freely.
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's stuff to a certain extent, We can't really be going crazy trying to bash people and shit like that. But you still should be able to have the right to say whatever you want, man.
Your difference of opinion, you have a difference of opinion. And that's why I want to give a shout out once again to Elon Musk for saying, you know what? I bought Twitter and I fired a bunch of you fake ass niggas just so we can have freedom of speech. This platform, we're going to have freedom of speech. He ain't say that, but basically that's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And it's like, yo, if you don't like what somebody's saying, man, just don't watch them. Just don't freaking watch it. It's that simple. I don't like reality shows. I don't like them. Am I going to say, you know what, let's ban reality shows because I don't like them? You know those reality shows will be on MTV and everybody be in the house.
Bro, I don't even watch that shit.
Arguing and shit over dumb stuff, the Bad Girls Club, stuff like that. I think that's a bad influence in the world. But you know what? I believe that my idea doesn't mean everybody has to, has to adjust to that and let's ban their shit. No. I think there's a lot of things that should be banned, but you know what? Or a lot of things I don't like. Let's put it like that. I think there's a lot of things I don't like. But, let people live, man. They should be free to do what they do.
To a certain extent, dog.
To a certain extent, I mean,
we got to be able to have a little type of control. We can't just let everybody run loose.
I agree. It has to be a little some monitoring going there, but I just can't believe.
It's too harsh. I just think the monitoring on here is too harsh.
A lot of monitoring on everything. TikTok, I mean, boy, they cancel you in a second. Women can make all type of videos talking about how to use a man, and men ain't this and men ain't that. And now Passport Brothers is being canceled just for telling other men. These are men telling other men, travel the world. There are other women out here that grew up different, have a different culture. It's going to be easier to get with them.
Bro, they fucking hit one of my things on TikTok. It said community strike line or whatever the hell it was. And it was from the episode that we did that we saw on the other shit that Shorty was talking and the weed fell off. Now, at no time did we sit there and bully the chick because we wasn't even on the show.
We just laughed.
We were just laughing and giving our opinion on the shit. And they hit me with that shit, bro.
Yeah. Anything to do with talking about a female is like, nope.
Men have not shown us that they can lead. And if they are doing their job, they're doing it badly because they don't keep us safe. They don't use the abundance of logic they claim to have. And they don't make the world a better place. Women do that. So men, since no one else has said it, you're fired. Your last check is in the mail. You'll get it in 3 to 5 business days.
And the shit is like, I don't even get on there and try to diss any females or anything like that. I just be showing the shit that everybody else be doing.
Yeah.
And I comment on it. Or we'll have a conversation about some of our own personal shit or shit that we've seen, and we'll give opinions on it.
That's it,
but
life events.
It's like facts, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're sitting there bullying people or nothing like that, because this man, no, I'm like the 50 Cent of that shit. If I wanted to get on it like that, boy, I feel sorry for a lot of people. I'd have been destroyed y'all. But it's not even like that. We just talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
And you just want to, every time and especially when it be a good topic, bro, it'd be something serious and we really got something to talk about and we say something, I put that up, bam, they want to hit me.
Well, man, they banned me so many times on TikTok. I don't want to upload videos no more. I'm done.
Yeah, I remember the same shit that you got hit with were the same ones you sent me. I still got them on my shit and they still good.
Yeah.
And then this the other crap that y'all do too. When you do ban us, or not ban us, when you do try to knock the video off, and then a motherfucker gotta go and like go to fucking like TikTok court and Facebook court and YouTube court, all that shit, and try to appeal the shit.
It's not even a fair trial. Your so-called justice systems.
Yeah. But then if you do win it,
you can't
because
even
I've won a couple of them.
Yeah.
But you done already fucked my shit up because now the people don't want to scroll through it. They don't hear the sound. So now they just ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because then they're like, oh, okay, now you're good, everything's good. I'm like, yeah, but I know I would have got a whole bunch of views off of that if you wouldn't have took the damn audio off of it. And then now you're giving it back to me, but I done, it's been on there for about 24 hours. And now that I got the audio back, well, everybody done went through it already. The views that I could have got on it,
It's like, people depend on like, there's some content creators that build an audience. You know what I'm saying? And then you could have been up to 200,000. I've seen like some guys I used to watch, like Joel TV. He used to do the gold digger pranks, and out of nowhere they just demonetize the nigga. After they're gonna build up a couple 100,000 subscribers, he got to start a new channel, Joel Part 2, or Joel TV Part 2.
Is that the dude that we did the gold digger episode on?
No, you're talking about I don't know why I can't think of the man's name. I actually like his gold digger stuff as well. He actually had to start another YouTube as well because I guess they demonetized him also. After man worked hard to build, you know how hard it is to build an audience?
What?
We still working on it.
You guys have no idea.
We just got a couple thousand.
The content creators, you guys know. This shit ain't easy.
But you'll get canceled in a second after all the hard work you don't build.
It ain't easy, bro. And then even if you paying bread for promotion and everything, because I'm not going to lie, I pay for a little bit of promotion. I don't have the time to do it all.
Yeah, we work.
So, I do pay a little bit here and there for promotion and stuff to put it in on some ads and all that stuff. But that's even more. The money, the time to build this shit, the equipment, the thought process, everything. Just for y'all to come and just shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Because you don't like what a nigga's saying.
Because you don't like what somebody's saying. It's just like crazy. No consideration of the hard work that goes in.
Nothing.
Demonetize somebody. You still keep the followers, but the person got to get demonetized. Like that's just effed up, man. Andrew Tate made an interesting video the other day. He was talking about YouTube specifically. He was like, YouTube is like the only, I guess you call it like a social network that they're making so much money off of like free content, basically. You know what I mean? They don't have to think about anything. They let you have to think about what you're gonna post and go through all the hard work.
You just go on my page and do.
And YouTube gets money and credit for all that, right? As you become more successful. But just like that, snap of a finger, they'll cancel your shit. All that hard work you do is for nothing. This censoring bullcrap that's going on right now, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
WTF?
Andrew Tate was talking about we should all go to Rumble because they ain't doing all that censoring stuff.
Probably not yet.
Well, I think that
soon you're gonna get the Bruce Lee on there too.
He's validating them. I think he knows something. I think they're here to stay. So you know what?
No, I'm on it. Check us out too. We'll be on Rumble. We'll be pushing on Rumble.
Yeah, matter of fact, real fucking soon. Because Who knows? After the hard work we put in right now, they might just cut us the fuck off for no damn reason, just because we're speaking our mind. Who knows what the fuck is going to happen? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're not teaching hate necessarily.
No, I'm not teaching hate, period.
But if there's something going on that's like not cool and you want to talk about it, because it's cool with some other people now, you got to get canceled? Nah, man. I should be able to talk about what the hell I want to talk about. That's how this world works. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know.
You can just call Andrew Tate and all these other people misogynist and
red pill and all that crap.
You know, just give a certain person a bad name and then the person tries to argue back those points that show that he's validated for what he's doing. Y'all don't even let that play.
Y'all won't even give us a chance.
You just show the negative stuff against that person, let them get the bad name, and then they get canceled. That's ridiculous, man.
There's no other word, bro. No other word. Just like you said, it's ridiculous, man.
Man, censorship. Ain't that something? We ain't cancel culture for real. Let me go back to that Kyrie Irving stuff. You kind of threw me off.
No, go ahead, continue, brother.
The Kyrie Irving thing, all right? He posted this documentary. It's called something about from Negroes to Hebrews, from Hebrews to Negroes. All right, now I used to be in a religious organization, a cult. Okay, it was an Israelite group, and we were taught basically all that stuff that has to deal with what Kyrie posted. Okay, I didn't watch the documentary, but I already know what it's about just by the name, because there is a history about black people that are not being taught to black people, that we are actually the original Hebrews. All right? And, you know, there's a lot of what you would say life events that happen that relate to what black people went through, but not what the so-called Jews went through. Who the so-called Jews? People y'all call Jewish today. Okay? Jewish. Ish means pertaining to be. If you're a Jew, you don't call yourself Jewish. That should tell y'all all something. Something's wrong. Okay? But nevertheless, that story from Hebrews to Negroes is basically about the true Hebrews, which are the Israelites, which are the head tribe is the Jews, the tribe of Judah. Okay? This documentary is basically going to lead up into showing what black people come from. But our culture is stolen from us, right? According to this history being taught out here. And we have the so-called white people representing themselves as Jews and saying that they're the Jews. But when you match up the events that went on with the Jews in the Bible to the so-called white Jews today, it actually doesn't make sense for them to be the Jews. You know what I'm saying? First off, the scriptures talk about how the Jews were taken away on ships and taken into Egypt and were sold as slaves. That Egypt represents slavery. How does that match up to the so-called Jews today? They have no history ever showing that they went through that. Like, whose history shows that they went through that? The so-called blacks here in America. Yeah, there's some truth here I'm spitting to y'all right now. All this, what Kyrie posted up, and leads to this truth of what what they say to be true history of black people, that we were actually of those original Hebrews.
That's fired.
And so a lot of Jewish people, they know this. They know because there's Israelites in New York wearing those garments. Some of y'all been in New York City, y'all see them. Israelites wearing them garments. Oh, they're all over. You got Israelite groups all over Las Vegas. Okay, you go down Las Vegas, you see a bunch of these Israelite groups. You go in really any major city, these Israelites are everywhere. They always in a corner somewhere with a loudspeaker and preaching. They're aggressive as hell with it. Nevertheless, for those of you that don't know, okay, there is that history of black history that that's not really being taught. The only black history we're basically being taught is from the time we were taking slavery. And from that point till now, all that oppression we went through, and all the way up to today, where we're still being called niggers, and you know, we got a little bit more freedom and stuff like that now, right? But The point is, that's the only history we know. You only know what happened in 1492. You came over here in a slave ship. You don't know nothing before that. What were you doing before that? You were just always a slave? You were just in Africa running around with a freaking damn leaves tied around your waist and bamboo sticks and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Putting mud on your face. They don't teach you the true history. What was going on before that?
We don't do
we
that.
We was just stupid people in another continent that didn't know what the fuck was going on. If you look at the true history of how those black people even got on the boats, it was conspiracy between the original people of the land, which were the so-called Africans today, the people that you call Arabs today, so-called white man, right? All these people got together, conspired, and, got us on those ships, brought us over here, and started the whole thing, started a new civilization. But when they came over here, there was black people here too. Those black people who they call the Native American Indians. Okay? History, we're probably getting banned for this sometime. Those Native American Indians, they don't show like one type of Indian. Right? They're showing them like they wear the feather in the hair and long straight hair. No. The original Indians were black like us. Y'all don't know that. A lot of blacks in America are not really African American. You're actually the original native descent of this land. Black people were already here. We called them Indians. Throughout the history of time, there came a point where they started segregating people and only gave a certain look of people, a certain tribe. Right? I'm missing some detail here. All right, I'm kind of skating over what really happened, but basically they said, "No, we're gonna use these people as history as the Indians, okay? And we slaving all these other black motherfuckers. We're gonna say they all came from Africa, and that's not even true. There's so much slave trade. I don't know, man. I'm gonna get my friend on here one day. Hopefully, he'll be willing to come on.
Who, the brother you was talking about before?
My boy Alonzo.
Yeah.
He's a incredible dude when it comes to history, about black history. Oh my gosh.
Bro, you know who I would love to get on the show? Just even love to meet him. Brother RZA is.
I don't know who the heck that is, but he's welcome.
Oh man.
If you're gonna teach that black history.
Yeah, I gotta put you on to him, bro. He's like a Malcolm X type dude. But my man, like militant, but he speaks the shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's official. He's official.
But let me finish this before we jump off.
Continue, dog.
Basically, that story about the Hebrews and Negroes is all leading to something that I'm telling you about. And the so-called Jews, they know about this. So by you posting, you being a famous basketball player that caught so much attention, and you posting this, the truth can get out. Any little bit that can be a threat to the truth getting out, they start banning you. They start labeling you as the outcast and try to turn the whole public against you. Y'all got to see what's really going on here. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, he said some truth, but the problem with Kanye, he forgot that he was a nigga. He thought he could just say anything he wanted. And now, nigga, you getting spanked for it. But I'm still with you, even though I think you're strange, and I hate the fact that you married a whore. But whatever.
Hey, speaking of all this stuff, I got a question for you now.
We ain't perfect in this world, but go ahead.
Since we're talking about all this stuff and all the madness that's happening. But let's say it's your team, right?
Yeah.
And somebody that you're actually paying a large lump sum of money to perform for your team. He comes and starts talking shit. How would you handle that situation?
He comes and starts talking shit. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm not going to say he's talking shit. Okay?
Because if you're trying to compare that.
Let me rephrase that.
If you're trying to compare that to what the Kyrie story is.
Yeah, with the Kyrie.
Nah, it's not. This ain't. Kyrie didn't talk anything. He posted a video and let people know I was looking up what my name meant, and it led to me learning something about some black history. I'm posting this right here because I think this is interesting. He didn't go out and say the Holocaust was fake, because that's what they're trying to say, that's offensive to them. Like, I'm not going to say I think there was an event.
That shit was not fake. It was an event.
I think it was an event that white people, hold on, I think that was an event that white people who call themselves Jews went through that, but I still don't believe y'all the real Jews. And I think that's what it was meant by saying the Holocaust wasn't really real, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that too, but I think it was a true live event. Hitler was fucking y'all niggas up. And doing some real shit, doing some fucked up shit. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie didn't say anything He might not believe everything that's in the documentary. Maybe his focus was the history of what this dude is talking about. How, hey, Negroes to Hebrews to Negroes. Maybe that was the focus. I don't know. He didn't really. The problem with Kyrie is that he didn't really explain himself. He felt like he didn't have to, and he's learning his lesson now. That that's why people want him to apologize, because they try to use that to say that part about the you all right? Yeah. They try to use that part about the documentary talking about the Holocaust not being real to say that's what Kyrie was saying. Ignore all the other stuff that the documentary is saying, but let's point this little part out. Why? Because there's some truth to that documentary they don't want y'all to know. I'm telling y'all. Okay? But people try to say Charles Barkley said some stupid shit like you the owner and somebody come post some stuff about your culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut your damn mouth, Charles Barkley. He didn't even say nothing about anything. All he did was post what he saw was about that there was some interesting history about blacks. Didn't mean he hated anybody.
What did he put it on, first of all? What did he put it on?
He put it on Twitter.
Is the shit still on Twitter?
I don't know. He might have taken it down. But I heard that basically he posted.
What did Twitter have to say about it?
The link, did you know the link led to Amazon? Like Amazon has it on their Rolodex, I guess, of documentaries.
Yeah.
So he posts this from Amazon, bro. And so nobody, is really saying anything to Amazon, like why you got this type of video on there.
I heard the person who runs Amazon, the big dog, he's Jewish too.
When it comes down to a lot of these Jewish people, because I grew up with them, I'm from New York, okay? They care about money. A lot of them don't give a damn about the culture to it. They just use the network that they got.
About the money.
They just use the network that they got because this Jewish community now, they really network and they make money together on some real G shit. And they ban black people from a lot of things. You best believe that. Real G shit. But it's okay for them to do that, but it's wrong for us, They're
keeping the money in the circle.
To say anything, to say anything about our history, how we believe that we're the real Jews. That's what it's really about. You don't get it? It isn't really about the Holocaust thing not being real. You put that out? That was done?
You mean, what was that? Oh, yeah.
I was trying to take another lick off that, but that's all good.
No, I mean, it's still... Anyway, go ahead, dog.
But that's what, man, I'm telling you, that's what it's really about. So that's the truth of why Kyrie really got banned. Y'all keep making videos, the real reason why Kyrie got banned, and it's really y'all just repeating circular bullshit. The truth is that history about that Hebrews to Negroes thing, okay? And so, and black people got a hold of that and really watch that documentary and see what it's really talking about, that the history part. Forget about the Holocaust crap. Ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the smallest part. Okay? I think that's an opinion they get thrown in there that made the documentary, but whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say maybe it's true. I don't know. Because I think that it's true. I think that it's true that there was a Holocaust, that white people went through that event.
Yeah, I believe that.
Right. I don't want to call it an event, but more like I don't think event's the right word, but.
Now, you can call it whatever you want, but I do know there was some innocent people that got killed. Right. And there were some innocent people that got like numbers tatted on their shit. They were, they got treated like they were sheeple. Some very cruel things happened to them by another race that thought they were superior to them.
Well, it was actually the same race of people. That's what's crazy. It's the same reason it's white people against white people.
Yeah, but Hitler said he wanted them like all blonde and blue-eyed or some shit like that. I'm not too sure. Well,
there's some truth. One of the truths that's hinted about Hitler is that he was actually a so-called Jew. And there's a lot of speculation that the reason why he burnt them, if you know about the Holocaust, how he put them all in one place and burnt them, is because he believed that he understood that the real Jews were black, and he was like, since you want to be black, I'm going to burn all y'all. So that's why I'm saying that Holocaust thing is, I believe there's a group of white people that call themselves Jews And Hitler was on some, man, fuck that. He didn't like how they were networking. He didn't like they were segregating themselves from the other whites. And he was like, you know what? Y'all want to call yourselves these people? I don't think that's what y'all are, so I'm going to burn y'all. There's a whole bunch of theories behind why Hitler did what he did. But there was a special hate he had for them. And
that's one thing I want to know. Why?
That special hate was that he hated black people, and he didn't like that they were taking on the name, calling themselves Jewish, that he knew that history actually belonged to black people. If you go to Russia, you know this is during the time of Christ and everything. All those images in there and their old temples, they're all black. They're all black angels, black apostles, black all that. Jesus Christ being black. Oh yeah, there's a lot of truth to all this. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why Kyrie got canceled. And if this video can make it out there, it'll probably get canceled real quick because I'm spitting some stuff right now that be very controversial. Some black people are gonna come on in the comments and be like, "What are you talking about?"
The Twitter fingers.
I'm really not like being too, too graphic, I guess, with the detail. I'm kind of like skimming over stuff, man. There's so much I want to say about it, but I just can't. I don't really, I really don't want to go through it either. Because I don't support that Israelite group that I was a part of. I don't support them at all. And the leader of that group, he passed away, but while he was living, he was just using everybody, man. He just used everybody. He used some truth to our history of our people and had us look at him in a certain light, and everybody was giving him his money for years. This man became a millionaire off of us, man. It's crazy. Long story to that shit, man.
Wow.
I keep saying one day I'm going to tell the story, man, but, I don't know. It's a very long fucking story, but one day I'm going to have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm going to wait for the audience to grow a little bit more before I go through that story of being in the cult. The Israelite Church of God and Jesus Christ. If y'all hear about that place, stay the fuck away from there. Okay? Stay the F away from there.
No.
Straight up. Any of them Israelite groups, really. No. Maybe there's some good ones. I'm just staying away. I'm staying away from any type of religion for the rest of my damn life. Believing in God, knowing what is true, I'm gonna have to discern. I discern in the Bible what I see, what's to be true, what's not to be true, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. Nobody knows what they really truly knows the truth to when it comes to God, right? And His people. There's some truth I believe that people got, but they haven't got the whole thing. There's no point in following no man that says he's a pastor, but he's a leader of God. Like, I don't want to hear it. Read the Bible. Try your best to keep the commandments, is what I say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, just
try to please God the best way you feel like you can please God.
Follow those commandments and just try to live righteous.
That's it.
I think if you live righteous and follow the commandments and just try to be kind to each other, I think you'll be okay for the afterlife.
Yeah, I mean, that's even like a mystery. What's in this afterlife, It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so many theories and, what's the word I want to look for? It's like people that damn near died and they were going into a spiritual world and then they came back. And then they're telling stories on YouTube and, I've seen some stuff out there, man. There's a show that I be watching on YouTube. I forgot the name of the show is. I wish I can think of it so I can call the brother out. But he be having interesting topics where people talking about we're aliens and we're all like descendants from aliens and they're all watching us in the sky. Like there's some interesting shit out there, man.
You believe about the reptile people?
The reptilians or the so-called white people? Yeah. And I don't believe it. I'm just telling you, I hear about it. But I can't say that it's fake, but I can't say it's real because you can't put nothing past you in nowadays. There's just so much things out there. You know what I mean? Like, You want to believe necessarily evolution is true? That we were monkeys and somehow we turned into humans? You know what I'm saying? You want to believe that crap? I don't know about that. Interesting theory. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you want to believe that, then hey, that's on you. My point is that nobody really knows. We all here and we don't know why.
Word.
Why is there different races? Why is there different opinions? Why are there different, two different sexes? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that women, their minds seem to be programmed to work a certain way and men's minds seem programmed to be a certain way?
Do you think because we only use, 2% of our brains?
Well, that's a theory, though. It's 10%, they say. That's a theory, supposedly scientifically proven. I don't believe it's really truly scientifically proven. How are you going to really be able to tell how much of a brain somebody's using? You see, they put electric wires onto your head, and they can see, because your head actually throws electric waves, so they can see like a certain part of the brain working, when you're doing certain things. Of course, they did a lot of study on this, and they see, man, it seems like when this happens, this side of the brain does this, or that happens, and then they can see where most of it is thinking from. So it's like all this other part of the brain is not being used. And they can't explain how it's supposed to get used, so they say we use 10%. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So everything is a theory, man. Everything is a theory. I welcome all theories because I just find them to be intriguing, personally. You know what I mean?
So you don't believe the monkey to man shit at all?
No, but I won't call nobody crazy either for coming up with that concept. Nobody knows what really happened. Why the fuck we really here?
What about that new shit? I honestly, I never really heard nothing about it, but I know that it's out there now. But I just never heard really nobody talk about the Scientology, I think it's called.
Yeah, Scientology. Yeah.
You ever heard anybody talk about that shit?
Just a little bit, man. I heard that they sacrificing kids and shit up in there.
Whoa.
I heard that that's what Kanye was really talking about recently. You heard he got this video out there talking about people sacrificing their kids, how he had to sacrifice his mom.
I saw that.
Right?
That was on TikTok.
I heard that.
No, that was on the tube. That was on the tube. I saw that shit.
Yeah, it was posted everywhere. I saw it on Instagram. But, there's this theory that, that's supposed to be in the Scientology religion. Like, a lot of these famous people come from there. They do a bunch of evil shit like sacrificing kids. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I'll just tell you what I heard.
True.
So if you hear anybody, so they got the stigma if you're from the Scientology religion, you're basically an evil person. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting, right? But
yeah.
There's a lot of theories going on in this world. What, you going to shut us up because we talking about it?
With the freedom of speech thing. It's like, we're just conversating.
I don't know damn
We're
thing
not
about
putting nothing in nobody's nugget. We're not pushing no agenda. Nothing. But you could push all sorts of fucking agendas right now.
Yeah.
And not get banned or get nothing told to at all.
Yeah.
We just sit here and talk. We're not the only people that have this in our mind. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And it's just just because we're talking about it and we may relate to a couple of people, it's a problem. And I get it because, you want us all to stay in order, stay in line. But it's like people done said before, man, people starting to come up out this shit and starting to see things for what it really is. And it can only be quiet for so long. But certain things must happen, I guess, for everything to finally come together because I think first of all, we need to stop fucking shooting each other. For real, we need to stop killing each other, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah. But niggas, I'm telling you, there's a whole orchestrated plot to why niggas kill themselves. There's a whole orchestrated plot. And y'all not really seeing it, man. You know, the plot is like keep black people in certain circumstances so they'll fight each other and kill each other. Any group of people would do what they're doing to each other, like what we're doing to each other, if they went to the same exact thing. You know? Any group of people will do it. Poor people steal, rob. You know what I'm saying? Poor people do this. They in any country you go to, wherever there's poor people, they rob and steal.
Facts.
But black people are always put in a position where they're like the poorest. Poor people rob and steal from each other. They rob and steal from anybody. It's just what they do when they're poor as hell. I mean, I'm not saying that they should do it. But like I said, it's an orchestrated, it's by design why we live the way we live and we doing what we're doing to each other. Not to try to pass off the blame and say it's somebody else's fault, the white man's fault, right? And I know what y'all thinking. You know, I think it's amazing that black people really won't just like team up and say, let's fix everything. I find that to be pretty fucking amazing. But I also noticed that there's some people in this world that are just not smart. They're just created and they're stupid that way. They're just stupid. You ever met somebody and you realize after talking with them, they'll never grasp understanding to how you grasp understanding?
Yes. I'm like, yo, how did you even survive in life?
Wow,
bro?
yeah.
Like, how did you make it this far?
Some even females, you wonder like,
how did you make it this far?
How your mind thinks that way? Are you serious? You're too
So
stupid
you really
to ever
believe
understand.
this is you really believe it's like this?
Yeah, y'all know what we talking about, man. Y'all know somebody like that.
That's why that meaning, ignorance is bliss. Like that shit, it really is, bro. Cause
man, look, there's some people too stupid that will never, like, they have to go through so many examples or so many trials to finally understand something when it should be just understood by first hand, first look, first listen.
Facts.
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
Do that.
There are literally some people that are just too stupid to get it.
Like, don't do that.
And I think environments create people's mindset to be stupid. You know, like when I used to be in this Israelite group, we used to go around teaching all the time. I was always out. I went for years. I spent out there just teaching the Bible, because going out there, walking around this garment, teaching people. And I would, you know, mainly black people, right? And I would go into these hooded areas and talk to these niggas. They were just really stupid. And not to diss my people, but a lot of them were just really stupid. You know, the only thing that their mind knows is, you know, that little area that they live in, the little hood they go in. They don't know anything outside that hood. They never even left Orlando. I've talked to people that never even left Orlando. All they know is that little hood area they're at in Orlando.
Facts.
They don't like the idea to pick up a book and read will never cross their mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's for a lot of kids nowadays, even just people in general.
But it's especially bad, I'm telling you. There's a certain experience I experienced being among some really hood black people, and they're just simply not smart enough. The only thing they can think of is how am I going to rob and steal from the next motherfucker to get what I need. But coming together to build something can't come across their fucking mind. And I believe the environment did something to them. You know, not having a strong, because let me tell you, the community ain't going to get taught unless it's smart men teaching. It ain't going to be smart women.
Oh.
They're an addition. I love it. But men are the leaders, not women. Will we expecting women to run for office and take over and make everything good for the black community? Yeah, freaking right. You niggas is, a lot of y'all are stupid. Even you black women, you're dumb enough to believe that. That's gonna take a black woman to come and save the black community. No. A black woman ain't gonna do what Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was out there doing.
Yo, did you see what
they ain't got the fortitude in them. Go ahead.
Did you see what the backlash that they were saying about Wakanda?
It is right.
I haven't seen it.
Look, I said it before the movie came out. I never saw the movie. I'm not going to see it. I say, you don't see the agenda they're pushing? It's only our community, the black community, they do shit like this. They pushing, this movie was basically feminizing black men. What we need, when we have a black superhero, it's got to be the nigga got to die and the woman got to take over, and this little 100-pound woman is out there kicking ass, beating all these men. You know what I'm saying? The Woman King, that other movie that came out, I didn't see that either, just from the title. Feminizing the black community. Feminizing the crap out of it. And I heard too many niggas comments about the Wakanda. Like, men are turned off. Like, yo, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I heard Buddy got his chest fucking banged out in that shit.
Yeah, I heard men saying that this is ridiculous. Even white people, I heard white men saying that it's ridiculous. They don't like the fact that there's feminine bullshit going on. Like, they're the leaders and they're beating everybody's ass, and they can't fight it, man. Like, come on, man. This equality bullshit, it's got to be balanced. It's got to be balanced. Women are just going to be better at men in certain things, and men are going to be better at women in certain things. Y'all cannot, I'm not ever going to expect a female superhero to come and save the fucking day. The house is burning down. Save me, save me. I'm expecting a woman to come and do that. Nah. I'm expecting a group of men to come there with some ladders and try to get my ass up out of there. I ain't expecting women to come in there and put themselves in a line of fire to save my life. I mean, let's keep it real. So going to the superhero thing, why the heck a female superhero? Come on. She can join like the rest of the niggas, but she can't be on some, she's the most powerful one and she's saving everybody in the land's life. And it's just not a believable story, even though it's fake to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Superman was Superwoman, right? But she out there like saving a man in despair. Help, help. And she comes, I'm here to save you. And she beats up all the men for him. And he's sitting there like a little bitch holding on to her while she's flying away with the nigga. That would be whack. Would that be interesting to you? You want to see something like that?
Nah, but there was actually a show on WB, and there was a movie back in the day, Supergirl.
I mean, there's a real Supergirl. Like, they made the show. I'm just saying. It's not interesting. Like, the show didn't do great. Like, nobody watches it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not believable.
No, shit, nobody.
It's not even believable in an imaginary way. Like, my imagination can't even tell me, fantasize about a freaking female superhero. I like the girl that played Wonder Woman. I think she's beautiful. Yeah, she was banging. That girl looked good, right?
I don't think I ever fantasized for the female superhero.
No, little boys.
I did think Trinity was a bad bitch out there in the Matrix.
When you was a little boy, we saw it was in X-Men. We had Rogue and we had Phoenix. Yeah, did you imagine yourself to be
Rogue and Jean Grey?
Did you imagine yourself to be one of them?
Hell nah. Nigga was like Wolverine or Cyclops or somebody like that.
When you played as a kid, as X-Men, did you choose your character? I'm gonna be Jubilee. Did you do that?
Nah, but these motherfuckers
well,
now.
Jubilee was a dude, right? My bad.
No, Jubilee was a girl.
Yeah, she was a female. Yeah, that was the other female character I was missing.
These dudes now would be that. They're like, yo, I'm gonna choose Jubilee.
I'm gonna be Rogue. I'm gonna be Storm.
I'm gonna be Jubilee.
And you a man.
Nah, son.
But no, nevertheless, I'm just saying. Damn. Like, we always kind of had them in the mix, but they ain't the king of it. They leading the pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes the cartoon actually weak at that point. And little boys is like, for some reason I don't want to watch this shit no more. Like when the Phoenix became like the strongest character at some point in X-Men, I was like, I don't want to watch this no more. And I couldn't figure out why. I just knew I had no interest in the damn thing anymore.
Word?
How did you feel?
Well, I used to read the comics back in the day and stuff, so.
I used to watch the cartoon. Because you was in the islands. I don't even know if y'all had that shit over there.
Yeah.
Y'all had it over there?
Yeah. I used to watch X-Men. I used to watch all that shit, bro.
Okay.
That was my shit.
So I'm saying, you don't remember the episodes when Phoenix took over?
I remember all that. That's what I'm saying. I used to read the comics before it was the cartoon. I watched the cartoons. Then I saw when they did the movies and fucked it all up. But then I had a homeboy that had to break it down to me, kind of like, look, man, you got to understand it's like two different universes and stuff. I'm like, look, man, you got to understand this is the way I used to read this shit. This is the way I used to watch this shit. You just going to come down and just switch these motherfuckers around and make them put them like this, and that. Like, no. Yeah.
The point I'm making is, I don't even know. What is the point I'm making? But anyway, the feminizing thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're basically talking about Wakanda.
That's the agenda that's being pushed. If you speak anything about it or against it, then you're about to get banned. You're about to get banned. You know what I mean? But we'll be hitting up on our time.
Yeah, we're like 5 minutes there.
Yeah. We were kind of rambling a lot today, but I think we talked about some pretty good things here.
I think we sure did. Well, I know you did. Like, once again, I'd like it when you just go off and you just be talking. Because for people who don't know, I mean, like, look it up, bro. If you think my man was talking that shit, look it up. Go look it up.
Comment, subscribe, say you cuss me out if you want. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, and don't forget to leave them comments, people.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave it on all the major platforms, and y'all should already know, man. That's Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, here, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. If we're still on these platforms after what we were talking about today, because like again, once we were saying freedom of speech. You said some shit here that I know we might get hit for. And honestly, I don't even care. Because if y'all going to knock me off on this, I'll be somewhere else still doing this. But I still would love to keep my fans, like always. Thank you guys. Because you guys make me want to do this even more when I do get more subscribers and I get more people to follow and get more views on this stuff. Because then it makes me feel like, okay, people are actually, listening to us, watching us, and appreciating what we're doing here. Because, it takes a little bit of hard work to do this. We're not just taking pictures of our ass and twerking.
Yeah, I mean,
we're actually doing some shit.
If we could to get motherfuckers subscribers, motherfuckers be doing it, right?
Facts.
That's crazy. Because females, man, they get subscribers like that.
Yeah.
If she pretty and shake her booty a little bit, that's it, boy.
Yeah, she already got 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 of them shits tomorrow. Motherfuckers just hitting that shit. King, 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 king. Like, damn.
She's so freaking hot, man.
And it's crazy. Like, you would think all this stuff about her, and then come to find out she's like, a little dirt bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And it's like, shh, these simps, these simpletons. But that's for another episode, man. Because we're going to go on and rant all about that, too. Right. So, my peoples, or Rex, anything you want to say, dog, before we get up out of here?
Have mercy on us. Let us freely express ourselves. We ain't hurt nobody, damn it.
Facts.
And I don't know. Kyrie, I hope I see you on this Sunday like they say you're supposed to be playing.
Are they going to let him play back now?
Yeah, but...
How long they suspended his ass? Wasn't it like 7 games?
It was 5 games, and then, they want him to do a bunch of bullshit. I don't even know if he had to do... I don't know if he really did it or not, but for some reason, he's coming back tomorrow. So, if Kyrie, somehow you listen to this, you can't say what you want, man. Unfortunately. The day you're going to retire, then just go off. Just, make it like a... Go on an ESPN show or something.
Go straight Kaepernick.
Make it seem like you're going there because you're going to, sign a new contract with another team or something, and then right in the middle of it, just be like, oh, I got y'all attention. I'm on ESPN Live. All right.
All right.
And go off on them.
Go ham.
Just go off on them.
Go Uncle Ruckus on them.
Y'all know about that Negroes from Hebrews to Negroes joint? All right. Yo, about that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's begin.
So, anyway, that's all I got to say, man. Y'all hit the damn subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Comment, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know. You guys already know, man.
Yeah.
So, people, thank you for just even spending time with us. Like Rex said earlier, this is an episode we just ranted on. But I do think we hit some good topics on it. And like I said, if anything you don't believe Rex is talking about, man, look it up. And then leave a comment. Leave a comment and let us know.
That's all you got to do.
Because he'll come back to you with the facts.
Word.
With the facts. This is like car facts and the vag facts, my peoples. You're going to get the proper information. We don't know all this shit, but what we do know, we know. And you're going to know from us.
If you don't know, now you know,
nigga. You know, some Biggie in there. So with that being said, people, man, it is your boy, the infamous Dr. Shockaloo, with my partner, Big G, a.k.a. Supreme Rex. And with the last almighty war, and with that being said, people, we are about to sign out. So, people, don't forget to check again. Don't forget to check us out on all the platforms, man. You already know what time it is. And check out all our previous episodes, too, man. We got some good stuff. Like the other day, I was just sitting back, relaxing, looking at one of our episodes. And the last episode that I was looking at that actually had me laughing. And there was some real stuff on it. It was the breakup episode, the one it says don't let one person have that much power over you. Check out that episode. It's actually some good stuff, man. It'll make you laugh too in there. So, with that being said, people, man, be safe. Last but not least, just wash your ass.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
You can ride something crazy like that, man. I could. If you want it so bad, then steal one yourself.